Be quiet! I order you to be quiet!
Who does he think he is?
I'm your king.
I am your king. Good afternoon, good evening, good welcome.
I know why you're the king, because you have stuff on you. He hasn't got much on him. That's how you know he's king.
He's in complete all over him. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. That's how it's supposed to go. Welcome to Nerds of the Round Table, the Monday late afternoon, early evening show here on Blacklist Universe, wherein we discuss nerdy things. Today we will be discussing crowdfunding comic books. Who on earth in their right mind would crowdfund comic books?
Crazy people. We
all shake our heads. I know. With me today, my usual co-host, who is unusual at times, Quarter Black Garrett. Quarter Black.
Hey, how's it going?
Should I just
made
call
it.
you Quarter?
I didn't
for short.
You
did make it.
You can.
Quarter
My
Black
friends
Garrett,
call
but
me.
half of a co-host. He's half co-host Quarter Black Garrett.
Yeah.
And to his far end, Doug Too Tall TenNapel. What's up,
Over
Doug?
there.
Hey, what's up? I'm here.
Doug
I'm here.
launched. Doug launched today. Doug, for those who don't know and who doesn't know, Doug is the creator of Earthworm Jim, Cat Scratch, and a melodious number. That's not the right word. A whole bunch of other
Wrong adjective.
Yeah,
nice try
melodious.
at a multi-syllabolic word. Mike.
malodorous. Is that what I'm looking
Malodorous.
for?
There you go. Yeah.
Malodorous. All right. Other
That's the one.
properties and intellectual
Like
property.
Bigfoot Bill.
And Bigfoot Bill. You could have let me get to
Today.
it. You want to let me host? Let's let Garrett
Nope.
do it.
Bigfoot Bill launched campaign today
Wow.
on Indiegogo.
Awesome. Did it really?
Yeah.
Let's go check that out, shall we?
It
Check
did. Let's go
out
look at it right now.
Doing
Let's
kind of good.
do it. It's doing swimmingly. Let's give this a refresh here.
Oh, look at that.
That's good.
38,146. How many hours has this been up?
Yeah, you could say good.
I started 11 a.m. Central. So
I don't
it's
think
7, so
9.
8 hours.
8 hours, 30. That's almost $5,000 an hour.
We'll take that.
I'll take that. I won't
It's
take
slowing down. It came to a screeching halt. I think it's over
I will
already.
take it.
I think I can just cash
Over.
out now and be
it.
done.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I would like to do is actually, I want to compare this to some other campaigns, like your old campaign. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Kick, backer, tracker, Bigfoot Bill. Let's go over to the
Oh, you
original
guys are bringing all the
campaign.
science,
I should have had this up the first time around, but
all
I'm
the
getting-
science
stats.
pages that I don't. This is like Edwin's show. I don't understand anything.
All right. Well,
I'm glad he breaks it down because I go
let
like,
me show
man,
you-
what would I do with? I wouldn't.
So on your first campaign, you had 3,364 backers.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, that's 3,364 purchases
Then you got to do that.
that could be around
hair thing.
Yeah.
3,000.
both hands.
3,000.
both
3,000. That could be about 10% people who bought more than one thing. So, do you know what your total email list ended up being? Was it around 3,000 backers?
My email list. Oh, for the
From Bigfoot Bill, the first one.
Oh, I have no idea.
Because here's on Indiegogo, it says you get 3,364 backers.
Yeah.
But if somebody backs more than once, they get counted
Oh.
more than once as a backer.
It's not that many. I mean, I would say less than. There's probably less than
3,000.
100. Yeah, less than 300 double backers.
I go to
yeah.
Indiegogo. Their front page is Bigfoot Bill, #1.
Wait.
right there.
What?
Is it really? I'm on the front page.
Yeah, look, I'll share. I'm gonna
Dude,
share
see
it.
that? Kickstarter waits till the last day of your campaign. Indiegogo has it first day.
Are you,
See if I
are
can
you,
get out.
are you sharing, Garrett? I'll just wait
No,
until you
there,
share.
I'm trying to.
All right.
So it's
Until you do
probably
that, my point here was your first day on the first Bigfoot Bill, you only made 18,000. You only, quote unquote, made 18,000. You have doubled your Bigfoot Bill opening
There
day.
you go.
That's very good. Very good.
I wouldn't complain. You are
No, I'm not complaining. I'm
#1
happy.
spot.
in
number
number one.
one
That's
spot
not
right
even
there.
in categories. That's just
organic.
in
Yeah,
popular
that's
product.
that's
I'm
you open that up and
organically
that's-
number
it's right there.
one free range organic #1 non-GMO.
Excellent.
That is cool. Well, you guys know, like, this is a terrifying business.
It is.
Quarter Black's getting into it. Mike's in it. I'm in it. It's terrifying.
But we're in it.
Yeah.
In it to win it. In it to win it.
That looks awesome, though, by the way.
Yeah, Sean Gordon Murphy. Colored by Gabe El Taib.
You should get him to draw the whole book.
What a I know, right? What a hammer. Yeah, and he blew that thing out too. He's quick. He showed me I said, dude, I want to see your pencils. I want to see in progress. And so he showed me all of the stuff. That foreground layer is separate from the background layer of the black hatching. Yeah. He sent me the black hatching on a separate layer, and then Gabe kind of put it together while he colored it. And then my buddy Joe Potter did the book design on the logo and the font there, and then had some back and forth with Gabe, and then there it is. No, it just worked.
Yeah,
Can you close that door?
It's great.
Don't worry, we all have kids.
That's not kids. That's Angie yelling at the cat because she found them on the counter eating dinner. It's like, that's not a kid. My kids don't scream like that. It's Angie. Hey, get off that counter. I'm like, Sean, close the door.
Shut the door. Shut the door. Now, so let's see. I'm going to open this up because I've forgotten. Like and share, everyone. Like and share. Let people
please help. It really helps out, guys, if you put the word out. And you guys know that I'm committed to making books and telling stories. And this is it is grassroots. I know that it seems like it's an obscene raise, but we actually have to raise a lot on this campaign just for the high print costs and be able to put really high value stuff on the covers. It's not my margins are not huge. My margins are tiny.
Yep. Doug made 800,000 on his last campaign, and he's flat broke.
I'm just about flat broke. It really did. It really got tight pretty quick. Like, dude, when you cut a check to the printer for one book for $170,000, and then you cut a check, shipping and fulfillment, the first check that I had to cut for them was $140,000. You're cutting that check going, holy cow.
Yeah.
You know?
Man.
Yeah.
And tens of thousands for coloring and design. And, it was an expensive campaign and purposely so. I mean, it's like, I really wanted to push it and get right out to the edge. I wasn't sitting there going, how much of this can I keep for myself? I was going, blow it, baby. Get it on the book.
That is what I wanted to discuss, because it seems like everybody who's doing their own crowdfunding campaigns has sort of their own model of how they want to do it. I want to do floppy comics because I want a freaking comic book in my hand. I want to do that. I want to do this crazy stuff later with later down the road.
You'll get to it, but it's a similar. It's the big books. They're more money, but they're not as profitable as the floppies. If I was in it for the money, I would go to floppies today. I'm serious. Just the margins are huge.
You're selling it for $25, Doug. That's why you don't have any profit.
No, I know. I'm telling you. And so this is my business model.
Right.
It really is like, people can't be that dumb. That's my business model. Is it actually dignifies people as going, they have to see the value. And so what amazes me is like, nobody cares and nobody sees. That's it doesn't make me stop what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of going, oh, this is why Marvel does floppies and don't do real books, because they can gouge the living daylights out of people with selling them for floppies, then binding it in a graphic novel, then every blue moon doing a deluxe version. And by the way, my business model in the future will be, I'm doing it backwards, purely for profit. I'm going to do some floppies, but that's just to rake money. You know what I mean? On books I've already made, I've got graphic novels. I'm just going like, I've got 270 page books. I could do 10, 24-page floppies and run campaigns on them and sign each one and probably sell them for $5 or $10 and just make the profit margins would destroy what this book is doing, even at $5 or $10. So I'm just saying I do, and I'm not afraid of making that money either. If people want that, If they're dumb, then I'll do it. But I'm just like going, there's got to be some people who understand
Dodge the audience there.
160 page.
Hey, dummy,
hardbound
give me
book.
your money.
160 page, 9 by 12, a 3-pound book. And I'm just going, I think, and so, like you said, we each have our own business model. I'm going, I want to get that. I want to get those people and see if I can find some people that are into that. And so I think I'm finding a lot of them.
What were you at, 9,000 backers for Earthworm Jim?
Yeah, 9,000 backers for Earthworm Jim.
Wow.
Huge.
Well, you're not fulfilling that yourself.
Yeah, but on that too, on 9,000 backers, you know, that's Earthworm Jim has huge built-in marketing, and Bigfoot Bill does not have, you know, it's not a legacy.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, that was wrong.
Right, yeah.
You're at about 11,000 when you add the 2 campaigns together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with their repeat customers. So just figure everyone who got Bigfoot Bill would get Earthworm Jim, because Earthworm Jim has a larger footprint, so to speak. Than
No. I was saying the Kickstarter and the Indiegogo together was almost 11,000 backers.
Yeah. Now the Kickstarter, those are mostly unique backers. So those 900 are added to my kitty. Wow. But there's still Earthworm Jim. You know what I mean? It's a large footprint.
To your email list, brother.
Yeah. And so, and I hope to offer Bigfoot Bill 2 on Kickstarter someday in a similar campaign with a unique print or some unique, maybe a floppy unique copy comic or something. You know, I'll figure something out.
You know what you could do, and it would be very simple. You know how if you're going to do the next one brown, do a brown version and a green version.
No.
Okay.
No alt covers, Mike.
No.
The new cover is
would be the same.
Is a new design. I am reusing the plates for the embossing, debossing, and the foil, but I'm taking that illustration, and the whole book's going to be a printed paper book instead of the faux cloth looking stuff.
Yeah,
is all.
Gosh.
So I'm experimenting, and we're running all those, pulling all the little dials, and I'm looking at the margins and things at what my profit margin is. And just to me, the profit margin, I have to have one, but it's not the final, the end all be all,
Yeah. Let's take a break from Bigfoot Bill for a second, because someone just brought up, Zach Richmond said, I got my Allegiance Arts comics in the mail today.
Allegiance.
So did I.
What? You got to unbox
it yet. I haven't unboxed it. I was going to unbox it on stream. Did you guys get yours?
No. Not yet.
No.
I'm cooler than you then.
Yeah, you are.
Where's
I don't have anything to unbox.
There's a bag back there. What's
what's back there?
What's in the
There's
bag?
a bag.
What's in the
Sonic.
bag?
What is that?
Taco Bell.
Those are leftovers. That's
Taco
right
Bell.
All right, let's see. I did get my.
Is that a Gemini mailer?
It is a Gemini mailer,
Cool.
Indeed. Although it's different from the ones I get. That's weird. I don't know why. So I got Futurists.
Cool. Bookmark.
Norse Saga. Beautiful
Cool.
stuff.
That's a beautiful book.
Ooh, I like
And
that.
my
That's the one I
buddy,
like.
David Williams, my brother from another mother, David Williams.
Bass Reeves.
Reeves. So I'm not going to flip through these right now, but Allegiance delivers. The one I'm missing, Red Rooster, but that's a whole different issue.
Yeah, I know. What the hell happened to that, Mitch? Mitch. How did he knock out the Futurist without knocking out Red Rooster? Dude, you did it backwards.
I don't know. I think these were the books that are guaranteed to go to Walmart. So
I thought Red Rooster was part of the Walmart thing.
Get those done early.
isn't it? Is it? Yeah, it is.
It's the flagship. It's the one that they did the deal.
I know. I don't get it. But I mean, that's fantastic.
He's a mystery. He's an enigma. I think he's doing it to be mysterious.
Boy, I hope that deal really opens the door up for some new comic book readers, because we as an industry are sorely in need of some kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of readers, period, almost.
Yeah. I seriously doubt that model, by the way. I'm looking at it and wondering how it's going to work, but we'll see.
Well, it had worked the way, when I stumbled on comics on the spinner rack, and kids do still go to Walmart with their parents.
Yeah.
And,
But do they
yeah.
impulse buy comics, even beautiful comics like those? That's the thing that's what I'm skeptical about is it is really hard to penetrate a ignorant market with new brand. I've done this my whole life, right? Launching new characters. And it's almost like, okay, Bigfoot Bill 1, everyone loves it. And then what if I did, Zach the Amazing Space Fox or whatever, instead of Bigfoot Bill 2? You have to start all over with this is who Zach the Amazing Space Fox is. And there's a percentage of the audience that will buy it just because it's something new. They actually don't want to see another Bigfoot Bill. They want to see something new. It's a much smaller percentage of the audience than the people that want more of the same. If you like Iron Man, you don't want some other new character that Marvel came up with, right? You want Iron Man because it gives you the Iron Man, that Barton Fink feeling.
Oh, well, I don't know about that because when new characters, I remember when I was a kid and new characters came out, I would always buy the first issue just to see what it was. So I mean, granted, it would be Marvel.
I don't know. I always avoided those.
What?
I always just went
The
for
new
ones
ones?
that I know. Yeah, that was just me.
Yeah, but you were buying like in the 90s and
I was buying in the
2000?
late 70s, early 80s.
We always
when-
shame me.
he was buying the 2010s.
Oh, you were buying the crappiest comics ever made. You were shopping.
When we were kids and there was a new number one, usually it was something, at least 50-50 it was going to be worth reading. Right?
Garrett, you were shopping after
There was a good chance it might be good.
After it was dead, you were shopping.
Right. There was a good chance it might be good. Exactly. And what you had going on usually is like you'd have, you'd take a hot artist, like you'd have, John Byrne, and he'd go and he'd launch Alpha Flight, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like they wouldn't launch a new title with some nobody on it.
Yeah. And and that's the other exception is early 90s Image was these legends got together and everyone's like, what original creation are you going to make? I'm going to buy it because they were legends.
Yeah. Well, that was like all the hype around it was just because it was like the big guys leaving the big studios and going off to do their thing. Yeah. So everybody was like, oh, what are they going to do?
And I was most excited about the Max and Pitt and stuff. I didn't know any of these guys work. I didn't care. I was like, I want the Max. I want Pitt.
Oh, Pitt was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was good.
It's too bad that guy doesn't know how to story tell.
Well, too bad that he can't do more than a book a year. Same problem. Same problem.
He must have bought some Apple stock with his first Pitt money and just because he's just gone. I don't know.
He made one of the most famous characters ever in indie comics.
Yeah, and it just I'm out.
Yeah, you got to put it out there, especially a 24-page book. I mean, how long is that going to tide you over?
Let's see. Central Scrutinizer says, how much are they going to be? Back when I got into comics, I used to get them at the grocery store, and they were $1.50 or so a piece. Many people going to impulse buy a $10 pamphlet. I don't think they're going to be $10, but that's the weird thing.
Yeah.
Dude, have you?
What are they now? They're like $5. They're like $5, right?
Well, I mean,
with the Legion's
I haven't bought a floppy in forever though.
Okay. Never mind the floppies. Have you gone checking out a grocery store and just reached down to one of those magazines and looked at the freaking prices on these things?
Yeah.
They're like $10-15.
Are they expensive?
Yeah, $7. You pick up a Vice or a Wired or whatever.
No, just there was
and
some.
It's like Angelina Jolie.
Oh
McCall's.
It's
I'm
crazy.
going back to Family Circle and McCall's.
Yeah, and these aren't even. I mean, they're not comics. They're just magazines. Magazines have gotten so stupid expensive. They're like buying books now.
I think my Micronauts were 35 cents in 8th grade.
I got in when comics were 60 cents.
The art was better. The art was better and the story was better.
So old.
It was so good.
So old. Oh, we're scrolling. We're scrolling here.
Hey, look at that.
You're scrilling. Let's check if you've moved any. Oh, guys, the link is in the description.
Yeah,
You've moved up 38.
Bigfoot Bill 2. Get me over 40,
refresh.
guys. Get me there. Yeah, you gotta hit refresh fresh.
415.
There we go.
You went up about.
You're at 415. I must have got another one.
No, you're on it.
It's good.
It was at 138, 138, and then it went up to 4.
Oh, okay. I was counting the backers. I thought you were talking about the backers.
Yeah, and I'm already hearing from the backers what's missing from my campaign. They're like, "Why didn't you do just a single signed book?" I'm like, "Oh."
How many tiers do you have?
Too many.
Dang
I
it.
thought it was
No, you
already kind of
don't.
cluttered, and I
Three,
tried
four,
paring it
five,
down,
7,
and now all the backers are
7,
telling me,
8.
You only have
8.
8.
I know.
Cecil had 16.
Well, if Cecil had 16, I
goodness.
want 17.
16 and a half.
You know what I
That's an
wanted to
add-on.
do? Because he did the Dirtworm Doug TenNapel, the tapeworm trying to crawl up in dogs. I was going to do an ash can called Cecil, the amazing, noble gentleman that everyone can trust as a hero to the entire society.
Yeah.
And I was
just
going to
kill him
make
with
it
kindness.
a
That's how you do
1,700
it.
page book drawn like a Dory illustration of all giant etchings in tribute to Cecil being a heroic figure, just to show him how it's done.
That'd be
Devote the rest of my life to a
That's how you
700,
do it.
very
like,
kind. Very kind.
like
Fly
Bernie
Fox-
Wright's Frankenstein illustrations.
Fly Fox down. He wants that ash can.
Illuminated manuscripts.
to
Yeah,
work.
see, Fly Fox, he'd buy that. But this Bigfoot Bill 2 stuff, forget it. No, Fly Fox Pro is a faithful backer.
So, yeah. Otherwise, I tried to get Polito on here, but I asked him like at the last minute, so I don't think he's even responded to my email.
He's the man.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, we're gonna do talk about crowdfunding comics, which is something we don't generally do on Nerds of the Round Table. But
He's the guy you want to talk to. And Billy
Right,
Tucci too, because any guy that does Indiegogo and Kickstarter, they're more my model because I think they really, first of all, they understand the differences of those platforms, and that is an education in and of itself.
You're on your second Indiegogo now. No, third Indiegogo.
Yeah.
And your
Third.
fourth Kickstarter.
That's right.
So
4 Kickstarters. This is my third Indiegogo.
So you're the guy that we have. So tell us the difference between Indiegogo and Kickstarter functionally from a publishing perspective.
Kickstarter's whole, and really the key is in their names. So Kickstarter really takes pride in actually helping a business or a idea fund it to start. They really are much more where all of these indie guys should be going for kind of just going, I can barely make it. I need kind of some charity funds. That's really what Kickstarter is for. Indiegogo is made for a independent business, meaning ongoing. So really, Kickstarter is more for the front end, and Indiegogo is more for your ongoing independent business demands, which is why Kickstarter, they're okay with people just having an in-demand button that you click on Kickstarter and it goes to Indiegogo. I'm going like, why would you do that? It's not their brand.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it backwards, which is stupid because I'm stupid. Is I do Indiegogo first and Kickstarter second, and that actually
he puts his pants on before his underwear.
Yeah, that's right. I wear my pants on my top as a shirt, and I wear my shirt on as my pants.
Yes.
So
Of course.
that's actually what puts me in jeopardy with Kickstarter is that I have to make those campaigns something unique, which is why I put that Earthworm Jim print by Alejandro exclusive to Kickstarter. It's the only way you can get it. To me, it's the key feature to that campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I do Bigfoot Bill 2 on Kickstarter, obviously I'm trying to alleviate my back stock, but I have to put something, and I might do like a 24-page floppy comic in there of all new material or something next time out.
Mm.
So
have you gotten any feedback from Kickstarter at all?
Nope. 0. That's the other thing is like Indiegogo like emails me all the time, and they're really cool. They're way more into the business. They really want to help you go, and they really like the idea of helping small businesses just because you're there. Kickstarter's a little more ideologically driven, where like if you're a recycling campaign or something, I think they're more into you. They just are. So they did finally put Earthworm Jim on their front page on the last couple hours of my campaign last night on Earthworm Jim. And it really did spike because then the Earthworm Jim built-in marketing kicks in, right?
Right. Well, this isn't that camp. Wait, this is Earthworm Jim on Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at your.
Yeah. The last day.
So the last day on this campaign,
Wow.
What did you do?
That's what Indiegogo and BackerKit asked me. They go, what did you do? We haven't seen this before. They didn't understand it. It blew away all their crazy predictions.
it's more than a third of your backing, and I mean, look at these other days. You had a 45,
wow.
25, 28. You had a huge last week and a half.
It truly went viral on that last day. It truly went viral.
And look at the backer count. You had 3,000 backers on your last day.
That was a lot of that was the guys that are already fans of Earthworm Jim coming in. So Oni G, who had One G or whatever, who has like 1 million YouTube subs, was talking about it. Nick Rekieta was a huge. All the spikes in the middle were Nick Rekieta.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I go on a show and raise like
$5,000 one. I remember.
Yeah, 4,000 to 8,000 on a day. And Justin Wang's a big fan. These guys are also friends. So I know them outside of this. I have a relationship with Rusty Cage, Razor Fist. Right. And I'm sure guys like Geeks and Gamers, Jeremy, the Quartering Jeremy, all kinds of guys. Billy Tucci is promoting it. So I'm just saying all of you guys are in on it. Everyone who backs it is, when it goes viral, everyone who backs it is proud to tell everyone about it. So they're saying like, oh, I got this. I got this. And it's weird how explosive social media can be. So I don't expect that ever happening again in my life, but that was weird when that was happening.
But here's what
it did like $100,000 in I think 30 minutes. It went like I couldn't even couldn't create the stretch goals fast enough. It was just like I'm going, wow, $100,000 went by and I hardly made a stretch goal. Like I couldn't even create them in Photoshop fast enough to put the number in.
Wow.
It's insane. But here you did at the end of your Kickstarter campaign as well, which I said, that ain't too shabby. I mean, your last day.
It's weird. It's the exact, they're all the exact same shape. They all make that same
they've got that.
Yeah.
Middle's dead.
And then here you had a nice negative day.
Oh, is that refunds?
Yeah.
What is that?
That was your 3 original page refund day.
Oh yeah. What a bunch of D-bags. Okay. Thanks, guys. Well, that's the other thing. This is the other thing on having social media turn on you. And you know how this is all very, you're fashionably in and you're fashionably out.
Yep.
And it's not always, so it's neither fair to be fashionably in, nor is it fair to be fashionably out.
It's the nature of influencer marketing that if you've got influencers influencing people in the wrong direction, then they can hamstring.
So I don't know what that one exactly was about, but I'm only saying I get so much benefit, say, from, I think that might've been Jeremy at the Quartering's drunk tweets. He has brought in so much business that when he does a tweet rant and then suddenly I lose $3,000, I can't complain because he's probably overall brought in much more than that talking about it. So I'm just saying, I feel like guys have a unique okay to criticize it. If they've talked it up before, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
If you're only negative, and that includes
Ethan,
Ethan Van Sciver. If you dog and Cecil, if you dog it and it costs me some money, it's fine. So long as somewhere along the line I'm still to the good, and I'm pretty sure I'm evening out now with the stress cost of Comicsgate, that I feel like we're even. It's cool.
Take a bow, Garrett. You've got a fan.
Look at that. Oh, quarter black Garrett. I'm a huge LWC fan.
So, Garrett, Doug was saying that you're going to be dipping your toes into crowdfunding. Tell me. You haven't told me.
Well, I've been working on a project with my brother, and we've been talking to an artist, and he's already in the indie sphere, so he's doing some stuff, and he's interested. So.
Talk about your plan.
Maybe this year. I'm not sure.
I want to hear now, so we can punish you. Like if it doesn't fund, we can go back to this day and say we warned you.
That was it.
Also, I mean, we've been through a number of them. So if you have any questions for us,
I help them. We're talking offline.
Yeah. I don't know.
Doug, he does everything
I
backwards.
mean, we're still early in the.
Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm the
Yeah,
wrong.
that's right.
I'm the wrong
Yeah,
guy.
you just said you did everything in the backwards.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're planning on writing the entire thing. Like I talked to you about it, Doug.
Yeah.
Getting the whole thing written and taking a few places all the way to paneling, and then getting those like maybe 3 or 4, probably like 3 full pages done. At least we'll have something to show, and then concept art for different characters and different aspects of the story. And then using that as like a way to kind of get everybody to go, okay, this is kind of the mindset we're going into. This is what it's going to, like the theme is going to be kind of. So yeah, that's,
You're on discovery phase where you're finding out what it is.
Yeah.
And most excitingly is you have to feel the heat and the burn of what it's like to finish a handful of pages. So you really see what you're up for. And you might want to do a rewrite after that.
Yeah.
When you go, holy cow.
Yeah. We've written the whole story, at least the first, because it's going to be like a big 3-part series. But the first part that we're going to kickstart is we've written that part all the way through. So in timeline form, we haven't gone granular yet and gotten into dialogue and all that.
That's
stuff.
another good thing for structure.
Timelined it out like events.
Get the big picture, and you might find even a good cutoff point for the first third and go, that's kind of a good standalone story.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Page count.
So we're planning that out right now. We were thinking 90.
The correct answer is
first.
48.
100,
The correct answer is 48.
But I think we're going to cut it. We're going to cut it to maybe like 65. I'm going to go like 65. We're going to cut it in the middle. I'm not going to go crazy. And then maybe the next one will be huge. But the first one we're going to not too short, not too long.
Yeah. Part 1 of your 3 acts.
A nice setup for the whole thing.
Perfect. 48 right
there.
That's the sweet spot.
48 pages. These guys that come out of floppies. Look at these guys.
So this is the because Dean Cain, for those who don't know, I'm doing a book called The Magnificent Seven. I'll be launching that sometime in the next couple months, probably. And so it's got a bunch of political pundits in it, whatnot. And so for the people who agree to do some signed copies so that I can sell those on the thing, as a tier, I'm doing special covers for their characters in the book. So Dean Cain will be doing some signed books, and so I'm doing the Dean Cain one.
Oh, that's great of him to do. That is really cool.
Caitlin Bennett agreed to do some today, so I'll be doing one for her as well.
And Caitlyn Jenner. So we got that. That's going to be very cool. I saw all the hotties all lined up in that book, and it's great that you put Caitlyn Jenner in there. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's it right in the middle.
Please, no one listen.
Beautiful and brave.
She's going to love that. She's got the lips.
So I've got a couple other feelers out there, and someone I know knows a number of the young. Someone I know knows someone who's in the book, but someone else I know knows some of the young ladies that are in the
people.
Bombshell break. You know people?
Oh, you know people.
Well,
I know some people.
You know some people, yeah. So
I should get my people with your people, and then we can have our people talk.
He means knows them in the biblical way.
Nope.
He means knows them. Dean Cain.
That's not where we're going.
Kevin Sorbo. I'm just saying.
Back to Earthworm Jim.
Oh.
You've taken it off the rails.
Wait, but Mike, when are you launching? What do you mean this in a couple of months, I hope?
When is this happening?
What are you waiting for?
What's going on?
I need to fulfill Lone Star 2 first. I don't want to have anything on my plate. I want to have just clear the plate. And so I have all the colors in for Lone Star 2. Still waiting for some colors on Monster Hunt. The letters should be in very soon. And then, so I should be able to get that campaign out of the way. And then the other book, shouldn't take much time because there's only like 300 orders. LoneStarComic.com. If you want to go get some Lone Star books, you can do that too.
Do you have a mailing list on there?
What?
Do you have a mailing list on LoneStarComic.com?
No, I still have LoneStarComic.com up. It's my second printing.
I know, but don't you have a mailing list to get on?
Not for Lone Star. That's for Magnificent 7.
I know, but you need a mailing list, dude. For all Mike,
that's not right.
For Mike Miller books, you need a mailing list.
All the Mike Miller books need a mailing list. Let's check on Bigfoot Bill too.
Yeah, I'm fixing your business, Mike.
38, 15, 39.
We're almost.
Look at that. Hey.
We're almost at
Schnitzengruben, baby.
Posies. That's sweet.
That's a nice little bump up since the last time we checked.
Yeah, see your show. Your people are good. Your people are kind.
We are.
Mike Miller people are kind.
Sadie says, "Can I get?"
Just remember that whenever I do mine.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me.
Yeah. Hey, when you're in with us, we want you on the show. We want to pump your book.
Yeah. Doug wants to pump your book.
Pump your book.
Okay.
In purely
in the biblical sense.
Purely platonical in the non-biblical sense. I want
to. Okay.
Sadie Bella, just go to LoneStarComic.com. The link is in the description. The link for Bigfoot Bill 2 is in the description. And the link to the Magnificent 7 sign-up page is in.
Look at that cover by Sean Gordon Murphy, #1 Batman artist living in the world.
Beautiful.
Just did a little cover in his sleep.
Yeah. And Sean Gordon,
whatever.
Sean Murphy was on Doug's channel earlier today. If you want to go check out that interview, go to Doug TenNapel on YouTube. Mecha McCheese, Bigfoot Bill, Smash Brothers, and D&Q. What?
Smash Brothers. They bring up Smash Brothers because they know Mecha McCheese especially knows that's asking about when Earthworm Jim is going to be in Smash Brothers.
When is Earthworm Jim going to be in Smash
He
Brothers?
knows that makes me jump off a building.
Okay, Silas has asked this question.
This is a years-long joke because I don't control the game rights at all. And I don't control Nintendo, even worse.
You don't control Nintendo?
Why
and it's the single most requested character in Smash Brothers. So everyone comes and asks me, but all my backers found out that I hate hearing that question. So now guess what the -- comment is on my show? In the chat is, when is
never let the internet know
going to
what you don't like?
When is Earthworm Jim going to get in Smash Bros? So now he's doing a Bigfoot Bill version of it. Thank you for that,
dude. I'm the crying game to the hut because of what you and I went through a year.
That's right.
2 years
crying
ago.
Game.
Crying game.
I like all of his nicknames though,
but that one's just not after
the hut burglar.
Yeah. Silas Klassen, Garrett, I'm going to let you tackle this question because he's asked like 20 times.
Oh, right.
Mike, how did you and Garrett meet? I like the implication in that question though. Is Mike, you're usually the kind of guy he would never touch. So how did you guys meet? That's the implication.
How did we meet? How did it start? I can't remember. I think I followed you for a long time.
The worst place of all, Twitter.
Oh, Twitter. Yeah, right. I meet a lot of people on Twitter. I met Doug on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Yeah, but I think maybe you said something in chat.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. I'd followed you for a long time on Twitter because I think at some point, like a year and a half ago, you drew something with Steven in it.
Yes,
I think I saw it.
Yeah,
it had Steven and Not Gay Jared in it.
Yeah.
So I saw that and I liked it, and then I was following you from then, and then I just kind of came into this weird
cul-de-sac
internet circle of comic book artists and stuff. And
I'm sorry, I apologize for that.
I was watching your stream, and the next it all went down the drain after that.
After that,
now I'm on a show and
he designed the Earthworm Jim trading cards. I sucked him in.
No, gosh.
What a prison sentence that was for you.
What a pain.
Silas says not gay Garrett. We're gonna go with the quarter gay Garrett.
Quarter gay Garrett.
Well, it's not me because he didn't spell my name right. So
I mean, come on, guys.
Oh.
We're all a quarter gay.
He's talking about a different guy. Everybody's gay a little bit.
Everybody a little bit. Come on, guys. We don't have to confess specifics, but we all know.
We never thought about it.
We were all on a football team.
That's a cover.
Dude, I was that kid. I would never take a shower. Like they had all the open showers in middle school and stuff. I'm like, no.
Oh, I did. I did.
I'll stink all the way home.
I did. It was the most horrifying experience with these 18 macho football playing rednecks, and I was the 6'8", very late bloomer, if you know what I mean. Walking, I look like powder going in there in the showers. It felt like prison. It was the most degrading time of my life. I would just I would hold fig leaf myself with the soap, and they would all make fun of me. They're like, look,
because some of them only stood that tall.
Yeah, exactly. They were head high.
It's a weird thing. Like,
it was horrible. It was so degrading.
Why is that a thing?
It was weird.
Should not be happening.
Yeah, it was late 70s.
Yeah, and like none of the bathrooms didn't have doors.
I know. The bathrooms in the
what's up with that?
In the poop room, there was no stalls in front. There was just like a toilet on the wall, like a prison. I'm like, I'm going to take a crap in that in front of all of some guy had walked. There's no lock on the door. So like guys walk in, they're like, hey, look at him. He actually took a dump at school. And I couldn't help it. I
made a mistake.
Don't kill me. Don't knife me in here, guys.
Oh, wait. Eden has to interview you, Doug.
Why?
You don't have to do it now. You have to do it today.
Holding back the invisible curtain.
Do you want to give my email or my cell phone number? Would that be better?
That fine? Cell phone fine?
Is it better if it's written? Is it a written report?
It's supposed to be face to face, so that's why it's. I don't know why.
All right, we'll do a Hangouts. We'll do a Hangout.
All right. You're helping my daughter with her homework.
Yeah, yeah. And then everyone else's daughter thinks they can do it. So I'm just like,
Sketch Booty Doug says it's only gay if you look below.
My daughter wanted to talk to you, by the way, Doug. Yeah.
I turn these down.
Forgot to tell you.
It's one a week.
Garrett, my son wanted to have a conversation with you too, by the way. So
with me? Okay.
And they're like, you let Mike's daughter, and then I'm like, no, I won't do it anymore. And they're like, oh, so you hate me? Now it's Mike. No.
Crap. All right, let's do a refresh and see if our jibber jabber has made you any money.
What are we up to?
39,691, 39,758.
Come on, we're getting there to force.
Making the money.
You people are good to me.
I want to know how high you're gonna get. So who? Let's see. Who had?
Yeah, I'm interested to see that.
Cecil had the highest this year of the first day launch, and it was like 48,000.
He got 48 on his first day.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Huge.
Cash grab. Ugh. Why do I spell?
Yeah, but I have to also raise mine from. I have to raise mine from organic, real people. I can't just point a show's fire hose in the name of spite.
Yeah, 47.
Dude, that's huge.
None of
Wow,
Earthworm Jim or none of Bigfoot Bill's money is spite money.
Yeah, it's people love good books.
It's love money.
Yeah.
It's love money.
I do like that his campaign is beating Expendables, though. It's important that Cash Grab beat Expendables. It proves.
Oh, you smoked as far as first day sales. You smoked Expendables. Hold on a second.
No, I'm not talking about me and Expendables. I want Cash Grab to beat Expendables because it proves that Cecil. This is merit based, so it proves that Cecil is a better writer than Chuck Dixon. And it proves that Donald DeLay is a better artist than whoever Richard has on Expendables. I'm just saying this is merit based. So I want Cash Grab. I want to keep it up there.
It's Graham Nolan.
Yeah. This is merit based.
Jeremiah Jones throws $10 at me and says, "Congrats, Doug. Can't wait to read it."
Oh, thanks, Jeremiah. I recognize you on Twitter all the time. This guy's a real solid backer and a solid guy. I appreciate you.
He's a what do you call it?
He's a Krishna.
No, I was gonna say he's a
Scientologist.
Liberal.
That's the one.
Tumblr guy. He's a liberal.
Oh, he's one of those. One of those Daily Wire Tumblr drinkers.
Yeah, liberal tears. He's got the cup.
Man. It's entirely possible he also has a mug.
I almost bought him
in that case
because I listen faithfully to all those guys. So I'm just saying it's like I fall asleep I put on podcasts to fall asleep at night. So Michael Knowles, Clavin.
Andrew.
You're hurting me,
So,
Doug.
hey, Steve, no, dude, Steven all the time. I'm just saying, but I put on these conservative podcasts and I go to sleep.
Yeah, but you have to pay for Mug Club.
Yeah.
Every day. So I listen.
No,
I want a liberal tears.
We
mug.
release free content.
Call me guilty.
Come on.
Look, I have Crowder right here on my phone. Let me find it on my. I'll show you on my podcast.
Let me Google it right now. Hold on.
Let me Google it right now. Hold on.
Steven, is that with a V or a PH?
No, he's right here.
I'm still trying to get you on the show.
Yeah, get me on. He's right here after Samantha B. Right here after
We'll
Samantha
get you on the
B.
show too because you're doing that book.
Look at what's that right there on my podcast.
Hey,
Right there, the American
nice.
flag.
Oh, we need to update that thumbnail.
No, I like it. It's very propaganda. Looks like Russian propaganda poster. Look, he's right underneath. He's right underneath the guy dominating his category. There's Ben Shapiro. There's Steven Crowder. Look at this guy.
He's root for the underdog, okay?
He's drinking Steven tears. He's drinking Crowder tears.
In America.
Look at this guy right here. He's going, I talk 1,000 times faster. You get 4 shows for 1 with me. I got 4 shows worth of talking.
Yeah, you got to get me on there
quality,
when
not quantity.
like, have me and Dean Kane and Caitlin and whoever else I can get to sign.
Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah, that's a
Yeah, just have a whole big show.
Yeah. Just call it the Magnificent Set. We'll have 7 of us. It'll be the Magnificent.
Yeah, it had to be.
All right. And you're part of it. You're there too.
You count.
We got to get Garrett
sidekick
books too.
I'd sign a book.
You're okay with that?
I could sign right under Steven's name right there.
Well, hopefully.
Put it on top. Have him sign with a regular Sharpie. You get the gold Sharpie right on top.
Oh, yeah. Right on top. 1/4.
Just to bug Mike. I'll go, Mike, I got you a signed book by Stephen Cutter. And I signed it too. And I signed it too, then mail it to him, and yours is right on top of his.
Only $30 away. Let's
what?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Who wants to buy $30 worth of cards?
That is not bad, kids.
You could just get this plus shipping, and bam, we're there. 40
9 hours.
we're there.
40K, 9 hours.
I just want you. I mean, I know it's not a competition. We're not.
No,
in
it's not.
competition with anybody. I do want you to beat Cecil though. So
I am not in competition with Cecil. God bless his little heart. God bless his tiny, crispy, his black liver on life support. I just want to beat Bigfoot Bill 2.
He is a lush.
I just want to beat Bigfoot Bill 2, which is 200,000 is my goal. So
smoke that.
I'm still iffy on it, guys. I'm iffy. I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
I'm as sure of that as I am about Bitcoin.
Good. And really more important than the money is the backer count on the right. It's like I always want, it's the readers that I want. I want tons of readers.
And the thing about your backer count is you don't have, 10, 15, 20 tiers like I do. And a bunch of different things to buy. So most of your guys are uniques.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas like I probably had 10% of my guys were buying multiple things. So
yeah, I mean, I have the 4-book tier down there where you can get the entire back library. If you missed Earthworm Jim, the making of, you want Bigfoot Bill 1 and 2. That's 14 pounds of books, by the way. That shipment costs 14 pounds. That's like the shipping is the GDP for all of Europe. That's what it is.
So that's magnificent. No, it's magnificent. 14 pounds. How much is that going to be to Australia?
How much is shipping to Australia?
Is that the most? I think it's 90.
400.
It's more than that. It's over 100. It's like 150 or something. He thinks it's 90.
They have to really, really love you to order that.
Well, I'm just saying I'm not making money on the shipping. That's not my goal. So the shipping, we basically weigh the books. I add $1 just to take care of refunds and reships. It almost guarantees that we lose money on international. So
I've had to reship stuff to Australia. I just ate it.
Yeah. You just
I'm
eat
that nice of a guy.
But that's your margins. They just crash. So I'm just saying, I'll take the backer if I end up breaking even but all my profit margin gets taken out on international, but it breaks even. So it's like I get a reader. It doesn't cost me anything, and they get a book. So to me, it's still a plus.
All right, Ryan Hawk. So, by the way,
Hack.
Hawk.
Is it Hawk? I thought it was Hack.
No, it's
Hawk. He does bric-a-brac.
Bric-a-brac. That's right. Excellent book, everyone. If you haven't gotten it, then it's probably not available, but get it next time. Best compliment. TenNapel.
Modern day Jack Kirby. Yeah. Workaholic. I hope I can get that good someday. I'm working there. I'm getting there.
Fairly certain Doug is 2 Jack Kirby's tall.
I am at least 2 Jack Kirby's tall. And have you seen his art table? The picture of his art table, it's just like caked in black.
We're going to refresh.
Oh, refresh.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Nope.
Oh, dude, he stuck at you.
I'm trying to back right now, but I forgot my password.
Andy Hayes suck at you. He's going, yeah, refresh. It's 40K. Yeah. You're all,
I don't know my password anymore.
I can't do it. I can't load an app on my phone because I can't remember my phone password.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. My Apple iPhone, my Apple iStore, whatever it is. So I was trying to buy an album and stuff, and I can't remember it. I'm like,
Hey, if anybody has any questions about crowdfunding specifically, please do let us know. We're trying to educate everybody out here because I know a lot of people are coming into this space, and I do think it's well worth your time to come into this space if you do it right. That means don't take advice from Doug.
Yeah, number one.
Number one.
Because my number one advice is have fun and don't be afraid to fail. That's number one. So don't take that advice.
You know, if you can afford it, which reminds me, this has nothing to do with anything, but my wife was watching the show about this man and his wife who they're like really, super environmentally friendly. And they're like, so they built this house that lets them recycle their own wastewater so that they could fill, have a garden and everything and just lower their footprint and blah, 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 blah. And they're like, and he's like, it's just important to me. I'm saving the world. And he pulls out and you show this house and it's like this, freaking $10 million glass encased. And I'm like, bruh, you are not saving the world. You are one rich dude with way too much time and money and decided to just enclose yourself in.
That glass was made of ground up children's bones.
Yeah.
Ground up Egyptian children's bones.
I don't know.
It's sustainable.
I don't remember what you said that reminded me of that, but there we are.
We're still stuck at 39,970. I think I killed it. I think we're done.
I cannot remember my password. Dang it.
Look at Garrett.
This is going to be me.
This is like one of those action movies where you have in Mission Impossible, you have to click the green wire right before the bomb goes off. And on you just die and just blow up.
Garrett, I remember your password was Jared was totally gay.
Yeah, that one. I remember that one.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It says Steven, I'm the boss of Steven Crowder. That's the password.
I am the boss.
I believe I'm the true boss.
Okay, here we go. Reset your password. There, perfect. Let's do this on stream.
Oh, great.
Brett Seagrave says, I'm back in the $100 tier Friday. If they don't sell out first, just got to get paid.
I ain't selling out no tier. Dude, we got plenty.
Yeah. Oh, really? Let's see. Let's see your tiers, man. Let's see. You got a $70 Bigfoot Bill 1 and 2. Very nice. Very nice. And especially for people in America, the shipping's reasonable on this because it's 2 books and it's not Australia.
Australia is tough.
Dude, Australia. It's like people order things from Australia. I'm like, no. Oh, fine. Bigfoot Bill 2 all by itself. Did you get that signed version up?
No. I still have to.
There will be a signed version.
Okay. I hope. It's when Mr. Phillips comes in the morning. I have him take care of all that stuff. So,
made it.
Explain again the new edition of Bigfoot Bill 1.
Bigfoot Bill 1 has been expanded from 96 pages to 160 pages. That's 64 pages, what some people call a complete comic book. It's 64 pages longer. It's got about 12 pages of story to the original Bigfoot Bill. Where I just kind of padded some stuff out, put in some more content to help lead up to Bigfoot Bill 2. And then I added content from the original making of Bigfoot Bill, which includes a 14-page backstory on Poseidon that I've, kind of made it organically work within this story. So it's just a way better version of the book. But it's still, we maintained all the plates and features of the original book with the emboss. So it already comes with embossing, debossing, 2 colors of foil. And then if we get it to raise high enough, I'm going to try and gold gild the edges. So to me, this is the definitive version of Bigfoot Bill 1. And new end sheets by Alejandro Mirabal. There's that 2-page spread of Bigfoot Bill down at the bottom that is just a beautiful painting. So it's just I just think it's a better book. And I just go, if I have a second crack at this, I'm going to do it.
Damn near twice as big. So we didn't mention
refresh that page, Mike.
This is essentially a whole new book.
Yeah, and the printing on it's going to kill me because everyone's already got Bigfoot Bill 1, so they're like, why do I get it again? I'm like, trust me, you need to get it again. They're not trusting me. So I'm just going, guys.
And it's still $25.
I'm so bummed I still missed the first one.
Because he's insane. Well, there you go. You can get this one.
Most people are getting 1 and 2, which I'd rather do 1 and 2. You get them together, but I'm just saying, if you don't have 1 yet, for sure get 1.
Yeah.
I just think if someone needs 1, they're going to go ahead and get 1 and 2.
All right, we're going to refresh because I believe I've been told.
Someone said, a little bird told me.
40,100.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
3. Yeah.
Look at the bookends on that. 40104. That's beautiful.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys. This is great.
It's gorgeous.
No, I'm thrilled. And what a huge first day. It takes care of a lot of business, is what it does.
Yeah.
But this is also, to me, my core fans come in on the first day. So that backer count, those readers, that's my core audience. Those are my hardcore people.
You're going to be sending out emails and updates every day for the next week, right?
I guess. Do I have to?
You need to.
Look how many updates I have.
Some people don't even check their emails every day.
Look at my updates. 0. I haven't even said thanks for helping. Congratulations, we made it.
I get so many emails that, I'll just miss emails. So it's like, unless I'm looking for something. So that's why you have to do it every day. Even if some people think it's annoying.
I do. I know,
it is, too. But it's still. Doug, congratulations on the launch. Will the reprint of Bigfoot Bill 1 have the same thank you page as the original print run? Also, will Bigfoot Bill 2 have a thank you page? Thanks. Comic Slip.
It should. Yeah, it should have the same. All the backers that paid for the original pages that got in the thank you page, I believe I'm planning to put them in the next book. Yeah, not a problem. It won't be dedicated to EVS for obvious reasons, but it'll be dedicated to all the it'll be dedicated to all the backers.
If you have to, you can dedicate it to me. That's fine.
Just to Mike Miller. No, it was bad luck last time, so it means that we'll be mortal enemies.
I want to point out, I know we haven't gone through all of the tiers and we're almost out of time here, but look at this. You can get the original page, Bigfoot Bill number 1 and 2, only $300.
That's $150 more than the signed book superfan. So you get a signed book superfan for both books signed with a doodle in them, one of Earthworm Jim, one of Bigfoot Bill.
Oh, wow.
And an original page. So
this is stupid cheap.
Yeah, it's dirt cheap.
Guy who doesn't know how to do these campaigns right. Yeah. So get in there, get yourself a Bigfoot Bill
before he fixes it.
There's
my goal on that one is to sell out of all those pages. I want them all in the fans' hands. So
26 of them are gone.
Yeah,
already. And it's been what, 6 hours, 8 hours?
This is the cheapest you'll ever get my original art, guys. This is the bottom line, and it's like the goal is to get those out to you guys. So
yeah, and then he's got some middling stuff in here. But we got a minute left. Garrett, anything you want to add to this conversation before we wrap it up? And then we can throw it over to Doug.
No, I'm excited to get my books in the mail since now I've back.
Oh, you just got them.
And I'll get my Bigfoot 1.
And Bigfoot Bill 1.
I don't have. I'm very jealous.
And get Crowder to pump it. What's Crowder doing this week?
He's not busy at all.
Being weird.
He doesn't do anything. That guy.
Yeah.
Looking for new hair gel.
Yeah, it needs more hair gel.
You've got at least 2 backers at our studio, so
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Audio Weight is he told me about Bigfoot Bill 1, and he let me borrow his book.
Oh, cool.
What about me, Garrett? Do I
Yeah.
have any backers at the studio?
Well, I don't know, man.
Oh,
me?
Mike. Oh, Mike, it's not all about
got
you.
one?
It's all about
Fine,
me.
whatever.
You got to give me some of those books so I can hand them out to the guys.
I'm just gonna say, you know who has Lone Star?
Just show him the Dean Cain
Ben
stuff.
Shapiro. Just saying.
Ben Shapiro. Look at him. Look at Garrett. He threw his headphones off. He
Lucky
threw his
we're almost
headphones
over.
off and he's running.
You know what? For the viewers, I'm going to stay till the end of this show.
All right. All right.
He was going to quit, but you bring that.
I
that
almost
new-
did, but I've got integrity.
I think Mike and I next time are going to do like
Unlike-
stereo tumbler tears mugs. We're like, I'll pass it up off screen and then he'll pick it up from his and go, oh, thanks, Doug.
Oh, look at that. Ooh.
Oh,
All right, let's do one real quick refresh. Doug, say thanks to everybody.
Everybody, thanks. I appreciate it. I love all my backers. I'm going to do you guys right. You guys know that I make a great buck, and I'm going to do my best. My team is amazing. And I'd like to thank Mike for having me on. This is very generous of you two to share your audience with me. And of course, Quarter Black Garrett, who's a faithful tail gunner for all of us. He makes sure that he takes out the AT-ATs that are following. Appreciate that. You need another button on your microphone, though.
I was just worried about the.
You're missing.
I'm taking like right here.
I'll send you my Samantha Bee button.
The wife's bringing me food. All right. That means it's time to wrap it up. So thank you, everybody, for being here. God bless you all. Garrett, thanks for showing up. Doug, thanks for showing up.
Yay.
Love everywhere to everyone.
Jazz
Have a
hands.
Shut up! Will you shut up? Ah, now we see the violence inherent in the system. Shut up! Oh, come and see the violence inherent in the system! Help! Help! I'm being repressed!